Comic books, video games, anime, sci-fi. If you've been made fun of for it, we're probably going to talk about it.
One question. Is it too late to change the name?
Nerd Radio starts now.
Welcome back to more Nerd Radio on the podcast page at WRIF.com and wherever you get your podcast as part of the B-Pod Studios Network. Also, Al, where can people find us online?
NerdRadio101.com.
That is correct. And thanks to the dudes at Checkpoint XP, I should say the dudes and lady, you can find us in their studio.
Wednesday morning/afternoons, twitch.tv/checkpointxp.
So, you guys know I've been playing the Marvel Avengers game for the last couple of months. Been kind of lukewarm about it, but they finally revealed last week when we can expect our first new character. And that date is December the 8th. That's when Kate Bishop, who I like to call the Superior Hawkeye.
Ooh, the Superior.
Is joining the game along with, it sounds like it's going to be kind of like
Is she possessed by Doc Ock by chance?
She is not. No, she's just better than Clint Barton.
Gotcha.
But she's going to be a playable character in the game. It sounds like it's going to be kind of like downloadable content where you're going to have a bunch of stuff you can play in multiplayer, but is basically single player stuff like the story mode in the game that introduces Kate so that you can play her.
Nice, because I finally just unlocked Iron Man's fancy outfit.
Nice.
I got the regular Iron Man suit,
Yeah.
and I think I might be done with the game.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I've seen everything it has to offer other than other Avengers.
Yeah,
like,
I was going to say
playing the stuff is getting kind of monotonous.
Mhm.
Now you're back on your spaceship. Now you have to go find these items or go talk to these people before the next quest will load.
Yeah.
Then you track down this person and talk to them. I don't want to deal with these guys. And you track down this person and talk to them. And then you go start another level. So it's kind of getting, like, the fun and the appeal has kind of gone away. And I'm only like 15% into the game. And I'm like, dude, I don't have Captain America or Thor yet.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I want to get Captain America or Thor. But I do know I want to play as Hawkeye, and I would like to play as Spider-Man at some point in time because I have it on the PS4.
Yep.
But I don't know that I really want to grind it out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, man, I got to go punch another Dreadbot in the face about 72 times until they just disappear, and then they got to punch another Dreadbot, and then, here comes Abomination. Here he comes.
Again.
Yeah, I got to fight Abomination again.
That's probably my biggest complaint is that there's only two bosses. It's Abomination and Taskmaster, and they just show up over and over again so you can punch them in the face.
Yeah, so are they also going to add some of those characters or just playable characters?
They're supposed to add new bosses. There's a new mission type that's going to be coming with the Kate Bishop stuff. And the thing that I'm most interested in is the voice actress for Kate Bishop is Ashley Birch, who was Tiny Tina in the Borderlands series. And I'm a big fan of hers.
I don't remember that.
How did Tiny Tina get her name?
Because she was about this big.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
She was I think 11 years old, and like to play with
James.
Ooh, I retract that statement.
Go sit in the corner for a little while.
She said she got her name because she's tiny and she's only 11. Oh,
Whoops.
Yeah, so the Kate
Tiny
Bishop.
Tina, you say?
The Kate Bishop stuff is coming out December the 8th, and they said the Clint Barton Hawkeye stuff is supposed to be due in early 2020.
Oh, come on. They're not going to just release them both at the same time?
No.
Come on.
But the Clint Barton stuff they showed in a trailer is that his particular mission is called Future Imperfect and shows the Maestro version of the Hulk, which is the future Hulk with the beard that has killed all the superheroes.
Oh, yeah.
He has a harem of ladies, I heard.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, the Pimp Hulk is in town, baby.
I actually, my Hulk costume that I've got my guy kitted out with once I maxed his level is the one where he's wearing the hat and the suit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, I just love the idea of Hulk having a harem of chicks because Hulk is here to smash Punani.
In many, many ways, he's here to smash. And while we're talking about the Avengers game, last night, as we record this, was the Golden Joystick Awards, one of the video game awards that happen every year. And the voice actress for Kamala Khan, Sandra Sayed, won Best Performer.
Nice.
At the Golden.
I think she's done a great job.
Yeah.
It really helps bring that character to life. I think that's a cool character, too. It's fun playing as her. She's like Mr. Fantastic, but kicks more ass than I've ever seen Mr. Fantastic ever kick.
Yeah, I like that she's kind of a fangirl, and that my favorite scene in the game, and this is a spoiler for anyone who hadn't gotten to it yet, but when you first get the Hulk and and Bruce is driving his Winnebago to wherever they're going, and she's just got a big gulp, and she's just annoyingly slurping it at him because it's down to just ice. Some of the other Golden Joystick Award winners, Last of Us winning quite a few awards for Best Storytelling, Best Visual Design, and Ultimate Game of the Year. Hades winning Best Indie Game and Critics' Choice, which if you haven't checked that out, that's on my list of like, I got to get that when I can get a good sale on it.
Sell me on Hades. What's Hades all about? I feel like I've heard the title, but I have no clue what it's.
You ever played Diablo? It's kind of like a 3/4
Okay,
view kind of. It's Diablo, but horny.
Oh, but horny.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
now you're talking James's language.
Now you're speaking directly to me.
Yeah, there's a lot of ladies and dudes that you can romance by doing different missions for them and going and getting different things for them.
Ladies, come say hello to Hades.
I didn't know that was
it.
coming.
I like it.
Some of the other things I just wanted to mention. Best multiplayer game was Fall Guys. Not surprising.
Cool. Yeah.
And what was it? Best Breakthrough Award was Inner Sloth for Among Us, which is cool because I had when they announced what's the VGAs, the Video Game Awards that are coming out in a couple of weeks.
Are you asking me a name of a game? Because I would have to consult my Checkpoint XP co-host because I have no idea.
Right. Well, they announced the big ones, the VGAs, the ones that everybody pays attention to, and like Among Us is nowhere in there because the game came out 2 years ago, and I'm like, that's kind of BS. Because nobody knew what Among Us was until 2020, and it became a huge thing.
So they don't even have any kind of a category like to where they could recognize it at all for exploding,
I don't think so.
This year?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, whatever.
And that's
Let
just
them,
dumb.
Hey, Among Us, just ride that wave. Make fun of the fact that they're not acknowledging your existence.
I would hope
on social media.
I would hope that because they were supposed to be working on a sequel to Among Us and they stopped just to do development in this.
Yeah.
I would hope that when they get a sequel, maybe next year or the year after, that they get awards for it.
Maybe.
But
you got to hope that sequel is going to be as good.
That's true.
Or
Yeah.
I would put some like VGA, whatever the trophy they give you. I'd put that somewhere in a ship, or I'd have it as part of the task. So like, if you play Among Us, there's like a little mini game where you have to complete the task of shooting those asteroids.
Yeah.
Have a couple of the VMA or VGA award things on there, or
just the shape
some
of
sort
it
of a slight,
somewhere in the ship.
Yeah, just a nod to it. That you got to blow that up. Like, suck it.
I do kind of get it though. I mean, like, where do you draw the line eventually? Like if it wasn't lucky enough to get big the year it came out,
right?
Because if we're gonna let things like, I mean, I'm gonna start my campaign to get MASH another Emmy. If we could just pull stuff out of the
that's
past.
fine, Al. But hey, let me tell you, if MASH explodes into the mainstream, media, I would say you have a leg to stand on. But at this point, I think MASH is still on very, very late at night or weird random channels that only you know of or have programmed onto your television. But Among Us has become a huge gaming.
I
pop culture
I get where you're
phenomenon.
coming from, but at the same time, I get both sides of it is what I'm trying to say.
Gotcha.
Well, we see it in music
gotcha.
too, where like somebody will put an album out and it won't, like, no one will know about it until 2 years later, and then it'll become a big deal. And I feel like on the other side of that coin, I hate it when games or movies or whatever that just came out are nominated for awards. Like nobody's even seen it yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like that was my argument. It's like, okay, wait, so Among Us doesn't get nominated in a year where it blew up.
But how many awards is Cyberpunk 2077 going to walk away with?
Or Miles Morales. None of us have played Miles yet. It just came out last week. How does it get an award now?
The thing is, you don't get to decide who wins. It's, the people who decide get to see it, number one. Number two, awards don't actually mean anything.
Well,
I mean, like,
that,
there's an accolade that can, like, there's a prestige that goes with it, but, like, it's
spoken
just
like someone who's never won anything.
How dare you? He's a Hall of Famer in a local school in this town.
That's right. I'm a school Hall of Famer.
Spoken like someone who's trying to make me feel better for never having won anything.
Well, I think we all know me well enough to know I'm not here to make anyone feel better.
I do love the idea that Al's like, just so you know, awards don't mean anything.
Yes.
I'm going to come
It's
in with
easy to
this.
say when you've got a shelf full of them.
Yeah. I'm going to come in with an award, and Al's just going to like pull out his wiener and piss right on it. I'm like, Al, that was my award.
No, my point is, it's just decided on by this academy that or whatever this committee.
Yeah.
That like what? That's why the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is a joke,
right?
You know what I mean? Like there. Like, is there any actual respect that goes with it? Now, people who win the award can get a higher paycheck, unless it's a broadcast school award, then you get nothing out of it. He's just pretty much still just...
Then it's like, will you record these spots for free?
Yep.
You're right.
Some more free work and a chance to get fired at any moment.
You remember because you went to Specs. There were awards at the end of your your time there that everybody that you worked with voted on.
Yeah.
I won 2 out of 3 of them. I'm just gonna start carrying them around.
There you go. You know what? I got one of those too.
Yeah.
And that meant more to me than the actual diploma because it was voted on.
Because it was your peers.
It was the peers.
Yeah.
And the fact that they, were the ones who decided that you got that.
It was the
so
one
that is hanging up on my wall, actually.
Yeah.
Because I'm proud of that, and it means something to me. I have no idea where my diploma is from broadcast school.
That's funny.
At least I know where my diploma is.
I have no
God.
idea.
Diploma, which should have been your ticket into the door to get a job.
Nope.
I don't know where that is.
I don't know what I do.
But hey,
I was late to
the
my
mock election of sexiest future broadcaster. I got that hanging abread on my wall.
Right.
It's right there, right next to my best hair.
Well,
So what do you mean you've got 2 awards? What are you bitching about over there?
Because I'm not in the Hall
Do we
of Fame.
need to check your
I wanna be in the
PlayStation
Hall of
trophy
Fame.
list?
He wanted to be respected by somebody outside of his peer group.
That's right.
He already knows he's the most popular amongst his peers.
Right. I want to be respected.
He wants
by...
an award that doesn't matter.
That's right. Give me an award. Give me the Nerd Radio Best Host Award.
I'll go buy a little business. I'll go get you a little bowling trophy.
I'm glad you brought up Cyberpunk 2077, James.
I got an award right
40
here
minutes
for
ago.
Chuck.
Yay!
There you go, Chuck. Congratulations. Voted on by me and Al. You are the #1 podcast host.
I would like to thank everyone who made this possible.
You're very
And if
welcome.
you
James and Al Beck.
Yes, sir.
and don't bother recounting that vote because under Al Beck it says abstained.
I'm saying.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds like Al didn't vote, and I might have been faking it. So, but congratulations.
Thank you. So, you brought up Cyberpunk 2077. Apparently somebody broke Street Date and got themselves a copy of it.
Woo!
Over the
Are they in
weekend.
trouble? Are they like in jail or something?
They're not, but a Reddit
okay.
user posted an image
jail?
of the.
I don't know. Is that illegal?
A Reddit user posted an image of the retail box and then 20 minutes of gameplay footage, and it was almost immediately pulled down. But I had gone to GameStop over on Monday, actually, which I was going to get to and tell you about. And they asked me if I wanted to pre-order it. And I'm like, no, I'm good. They're like, well, we're just waiting for the phone call to say we can release the ones that we're sitting on back here. Because it's not supposed to be out until like December 10th.
That's a bad thing to let loose because you get the wrong gamer. You're going to break in your GameStop.
Well, yeah, right, exactly.
I feel like
I do want to follow up on that criminal though, man, because I think about the nerdy gamer hacker next to a murderer in prison. Talk about fecal incontinence.
Yeah. What are you in for?
Yeah, I really like this game.
I stole a Cyberpunk game and played it on the internet before I was allowed to, before the actual street date. What are you in for?
What's that game about? The future? I know what your future is.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's like a sandbox, open world sandbox game
Yeah,
where you can like modify your body and like go on missions.
I'm gonna open your world, and modify your body.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Like oh no!
It's very terrifying. I wish I would have never broken into GameStop.
But yeah, so I was at GameStop on Monday because, of course, it is the week of Thanksgiving. They're having their Black Friday sales during the week, and I got myself a deal on a game that is pretty close to the deal I got on my Nintendo Switch a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah?
Or a couple of years ago. They've got, I think the sale actually ends today.
Oh no!
For those of us listening to this on Wednesday, Star Wars Squadrons is on sale for $17 or $18 right now.
Less than $20?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And to make things even better, if you have, if you've got their subscription for whatever, you get a $5 coupon every month.
Really?
So I chucked that in there and got myself some Star Wars Squadrons for about $12.
Nice. Have you played it?
I played through the prologue.
Okay. Is it worth the $12 so far?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Now I know I might need to make a stop at GameStop.
That game is worth the $12 at least.
I can see James playing it. $12, yeah. 15, no.
Yeah. Well, hey. Well, I'm gonna have to pay the 15. So I don't
Right.
have those coupons, but I'll have to pay
less
the
than
sale
$20,
price.
man.
But that's great.
Yeah.
And I'll have to go through and build up my own little scene for streaming because I wanted to stream Star Wars Squadrons.
Yeah.
But when I appear on screen, I want to appear like I look like I'm in the actual X-wing. You know,
Yeah.
when you would see Luke or you'd see
Right.
the other X-wing fighters. I want to look like that, so that will show up like in the corner of my my scene when I stream. So
Yeah, like I said, I only played the prologue, but it already answered my question that I had from playing Battlefront was how is it going to stop me from just crashing into things every 3 seconds?
Yeah.
It bounces you off shields.
Oh, okay.
Your ship has shields. Other ships have shields. If you fly right at a thing, it will, at the last second, bounce you off it to stop you from crashing into it.
Good. Because I'm not the best at
No,
flying.
not a great pilot.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Flying and driving, unless it's real life driving, that is. I'm not that great. I don't care. I will just crash into whatever.
Right, because it's a video
You know?
game.
Yeah.
I'll just respawn.
There's
It's
no
fine.
repercussions. I'm not going to have to pay my deductible and my insurance. You know, I won't have to deal with any adjusters.
I don't know if I've ever asked you guys this, but all of us in this room have played Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When you played Grand Theft Auto for like a extended period of time, when you were super into whichever Grand Theft Auto you were playing, did you find it affected your driving in the real world at all?
So what I found it would affect in the real world for me is I would be very tempted to drive across medians and like, make a lot of illegal turns and go around people in the ways that I'm not supposed to.
Right.
I would never actually do it, but that itch. I was always just like, if I could just go up on this median and go right around these a-holes, I would be there.
I did feel weird, especially when I was playing Grand Theft Auto 5.
Right.
And I love that story so much. I had so much fun with it. And I was playing it a lot. And I would play it for like 6 hours and then get in the car and leave. And I was like, something feels wrong. Like, I don't know.
No, I had that same kind of instinct of like, I've been driving right through people's lawns in Grand Theft Auto for hours now. And now I'm driving to work and I was like, I could just cut right through that guy's lawn. And I said, no, this is a real car and it's going to screw up the frame.
Yep.
And
There's
it's not
rules and regulations.
It's rules and
you have to
regulations.
abide
I will
by.
be arrested.
There's repercussions.
I was going to say, I like how Chuck's concern is not the man's lawn. It's like, I don't want to get a new axle.
It's a friggin' lawn.
The lawn will grow back.
Right. While we're talking about Rockstar games, though, another game that's coming to us cheap. If you wanted to play Red Dead Online but weren't at all interested in the single-player mode, starting December 1st, you can get just the multiplayer Red Dead Online, Red Dead Redemption 2 Online for $5.
Oh, wow. I got to give you your game back then.
Yeah, you're not interested in the single-player? You just
Not
wanna play
really. I
online?
mean, no, I played it, but I just know I'm not going to sit down and put that much time into it. But if I could just mess around online,
Pay $5
pay
on the
$5.
on Steam, Epic Game Store, Microsoft Store, PlayStation Store, all of them. It's going to be on all the stuff, and you can just pay $5 to play it online.
Interesting. So do you think they're going to try to make that take off like an online world, like a
Well,
Second Life or like a?
Well, they still do stuff for Grand Theft Auto 5.
Really? See,
Yeah.
I am so confused in playing Grand Theft Auto 5 online.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's supposed to happen. Where am I supposed to go? How do I get missions? How do I make money? What do I do? And
Right.
It's just like I end up just going in online and walking around aimlessly for an hour.
No, that's still a huge community. There's still like I'll see ads on my Facebook every month. There's a new event of some sort going on in Grand Theft Auto 5's online, and
I wish I understood how to be a part of it, but I also think like I'm not going to be successful in it because I want to do a heist, but I think I need like $1 million like just to take part in a heist or whatever. I'm like,
right.
I have $525.
You're gonna have to do a bunch of small jobs to build up to being able to do
See,
a
I
heist.
don't want to do small jobs.
Yeah.
I'm not a small job guy. You know?
You want to just steal cars and flip them or anything?
James likes them big.
Yeah.
I do like them big. I want the big jobs.
Yeah.
You know? I'm a boss.
All right, well, let's take a short break, and when we come back, I've got a story about Bob Ross coming to Magic the Gathering. Also, the resurrection of something from my childhood back in the 80s and early 90s.
1880s.
1980s.